As an illustration, consider the purpose for which you are presumably reading this book or presumably doing this program on this coaching call. The object is, naturally, to acquire the ability to transmute the intangible thought impulse of desire into its physical counterpart, money, or its physical counterpart, fitness, relationship, business. That's the objective. By following the instructions laid down in the chapters or lessons of this program on autosuggestion, affirmations, everything we cover, and the subconscious mind, as summarized in the chapter on autosuggestion, you may convince the subconscious mind that you believe you will receive that for which you ask, and it will act upon that belief, which your subconscious mind passes back to you in the form of faith, followed by definite plans for procuring that which you desire. Pretty good. You may convince the subconscious mind that you believe you will receive that for which you ask. So if we don't have the results that we want yet, if things aren't changing exactly, it's because we are so absorbed with our current story. What's a story? It's a belief. People hold on to their beliefs so damn tightly. I do. Everyone does. Think about the last time somebody challenged your belief. You almost instantly want to fight back and say, no, you're wrong. This is why wars even exist in this world. It's an argument between oftentimes two people, two leaders of two different countries. It's an argument between what they believe to be true. And they believe they're more true, their society, their religion, their thing that they have going on, their government setup. They believe they are so right. And that other person is so wrong for what they believe in, they will fight to death to get that thing. That's how strong belief is. And here's a big thing. You didn't originate a single belief. No, that sounds crazy. I feel sometimes that I believe things because I thought about them and I chose to believe what I believe. But almost nearly everything in this world is from some other source. Childhood is from our parents and television that was going on in the background and family and friends and school that we grew up in and went through the grade school with. When we start to wake up like you are on this call, what are beliefs coming from? They're coming literally from my mouth to you listening into this. That's why I say you don't have to believe everything I say. Just open your mind and start thinking about it. You don't have to believe $100,000 to Trump change, but start to say, why would we believe that? Well, that makes sense because it's going to serve us. It's going to empower us more than where I am now. You want to start questioning why you keep believing what you're believing and say, is this serving me or is it hell for me? Because if you keep believing in something that doesn't even exist, it's not even true, but you keep believing it, it can ruin your all progress towards your goal. That's how important this is. Beliefs. Any question on that? Everyone got it? Cool. Let's do one more paragraph here. The method by which one develops faith, where it does not already exist, is extremely difficult to describe. Almost as difficult, in fact, as it would be to describe the color of red to a blind man who has never seen color, and has nothing with which to compare what you describe to him. Faith is a state of mind which you may develop at will after you have mastered the 13 principles, because it is a state of mind which develops voluntarily through application and use of these principles. So you could say the 12 lessons in thinking of results. Okay. Faith is a state of mind which develops voluntarily through application and use of the principles. So good. You can know the law of compensation, but if you're not serving every day, you will have no income. It's harsh sometimes, because then people are like, I'm doing the best I can. Absolutely. You are an incredible asset to your family and your great mother, great son, whatever it is, right? But if we choose each law, we say, okay, law of vibration, law of attraction. I'm putting out something and I keep receiving something. There's something I got to change. I gotta do something different around the money feeling. I gotta do something different around my service feeling, whatever that may be for you. Okay. Through application and use of the principles. So reading the books aren't going to do it. Watching more YouTube videos won't do it. Watching more of the lessons won't do it in the program. It's actually doing the actual work of it, repetitionally hearing that, creating your audio so you hear your goal out loud, journaling every day, doing the Paradigm Shift Challenge every day, no matter what, for 30 days, reading the same thing over and over and over until you become the idea. That's how you make the most amount of progress. At one time in my life too, I dropped all materials. I stopped reading. I stopped watching YouTube videos, and I focused on my one goal, journaled it, said it out loud, and listened to it nonstop, and that's all I did. That's when I had the most profound period of change in my life, because I became the idea, and that was my reality. Okay, so it's not more information, it's more application of the principles.